Hello and welcome to my channel. So for today's video, I am going to be doing a nail set for a collaboration hosted by the Lip Smacking Nails Discord group. And this month's theme is the elements. So earth, wind, water, and fire. My set is going to be an air set. I chose air because I think a lot of people are going to do fire. So I wanted to do something a little bit different. I am a fire sign because I'm a Leo, but I just thought doing air might be a little more challenging for myself, and I will be trying to think out of the box with creating this set, because how do you draw air? You know, so I thought it would be fun to try and create an air set. And I have a whole bunch of polishes on my desk, and I have a few plates, stamping plates that I'm probably going to use, and then I have some nail charms too. So let's take a look at the polishes that I have picked out first. I don't know if I'm going to use every one of them, but it fits my color theme. So I have this Gowie 1683, which is just a nude, not a nude, but like a jelly white. I have a Shay J polish here, and this one is like a silver cat eye. Let's take a look at this with the magnet here. Make sure it's in focus so you can see it's got a beautiful shift to it. It's gorgeous. Shay J's have like some of the best cat eyes I've ever seen. And then I have this Shay J color. And I could show you the top, but it doesn't really tell you what color it is. I don't think this is a cat eye. No, but I might use it as a topper. I haven't decided yet. That's just one of the ideas floating around in my head. And then I have this blue cat eye. Again, I'm not sure I'm going to be using it, but again, it's an idea. Oops. It would help if I put the magnet by the polish. Then I have this really pretty gold color from Art Clavo. I think that says I don't have my glasses on. It's just a gold, just to give some highlights. And I have Sea Crystal 193 from iGel, which is just a beautiful blue with some sparkles in it. It's just so pretty. And then I also have this Gowie polish 1669, which is kind of like a syrupy blue. Really pretty. And then I have this Shay J polish right here that is another like syrupy blue color. So I wanted to do different colors on each nail. All right, so I put the white on the nails. I know the tips were already white, but I still wanted a base coat of white on there. So I always like to keep my nails in size order here. So let's start with the first one. And I think I'm going to use, let's use the blue cat eye. Let's do that first. Let's see if I like that. I think I'm going to. It's so pretty. Oh, I didn't show you the plates. Okay, I'll show you the plates after I'm done putting my base colors on. Something right on there. I hate when that happens, when you're putting polish on and you get like a chunk of something. Okay, let me just get that off my nail. And let me get my glasses on so I can actually see what I'm doing here. And the magnet, and let's magnetize this. Let's bring out those beautiful magnetic particles in here. Look how gorgeous that is. I want to give it like a little S shape to it. There we go. So I want it like that. Now I'm going to cure it. And let's start on the next nail. And the next nail is going to be the silver cat eye. That's not it. I know I have to swatch them like I did with that one. This pretty silver color. All right, and okay, so let me think. This one I'm going to take all the particles off. And I'm going to try, oh, this should be fun. I'm going to try and draw a feather. And like I said, hand drawing is not my forte. So I'm just trying to find a short liner brush. So here, we'll use this one. Let's see if I can actually draw this feather. And then I have this is, oh geez, I can't remember what this brush is called. Oh, it's an ombre brush. Brain fart. Well, that was actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Let's see if we can magnetize this a little bit and bring those particles out in the feather without bringing the particles. That's not doing it. It's hiding it. But you know what's good is if I make a mistake, like that, I can always redraw it. Well, let's see if I can fix it. Oh, got some there. Okay, can you see that? I think I'm going to cure it. Actually, I'm going to try it again. I really want that feather to pop, but at least I know it's not as hard to do as I thought it was. So I was kind of worried about this one. All right, let's give this another try. Okay. Actually, I'm just going to leave it like this because I think it looks pretty. Just want to fill in some of these gaps here that I made. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it like that, and hopefully you'll be able to see the feather. So I'm going to cure it. Okay, and then the next nail is going to be blue. What a pretty sky blue color this is. I might have to do two coats of it because it is like a syrup color. Actually, you know what? I may not, because if I leave it like this, it kind of looks like a blue sky. When you're looking at the blue sky and you have different shades of blue in the sky, I might just leave it. Okay, so let's do this blue. It's nice to use the different shades of blue to show the different shades that the sky can be. Yeah, these syrupy colors are giving it another dimension, which is nice. Okay, I'm going to cure this. And then let's look at this last color, this sea crystal, and see if I like this on the nail. Oh, that's actually really pretty. Okay, so we'll just use all of them. Every nail will be a different color, that's all. Different color for the different shades of the sky. Where I live, sometimes it's hard to see the sky because there's so many trees. Okay, so we're going to cure that. Let's start with this blue cat eye here. All right, so I need some white polish, and I have this Creations by Brii white, and I want to make some clouds. So I'm just gonna dip my brush in some alcohol here because I don't want it too solid. So let's see. And that's working. Let's just bring this up a little bit higher. There we go, we have some nice clouds. Okay, let's cure that. Okay, so on the feather nail, let me see, where is it? Okay, so on this feather nail, I'm just going to add some embellishments here. I actually have, these are all stars and moons. You can see stars and moons, but this one is also stars and moons and hearts, but I want these tiny stars right here. You can see them, very tiny stars. And let me grab my gem glue here, and I'm going to use the Born Pretty one because I want the tiny dots. I wish the Macart came in tiny like this because I love it. And let's just grab the dotting tool here. Pick up some stars. Go. Okay, so I cured the stars on the feather nail, and now I'm just going to add a little bit of gold dots to the nail, just to give it a little bit more drama, I guess you could say. Okay, I'm going to cure that, and then that nail is done. That's the feather nail is complete. So let's work on this one. So, oops, this one, I got stuck to my finger here. So I have these plates right here, and I think I'm going to use the hot air balloons. We'll see. and these swirl patterns because I want to make like wind, and I figured stamping it would be easier. And I want the birds from this one, maybe. And then I'm going to use this dandelion and these petals to show them like blowing. So we'll see how that goes. And I also have this Pretty Fingers by Robin plate, which I think I might use this one because I like this detail right here. And I think I'll just use the one side to make it look like wind. So let's try this one first. We'll see how that goes. Get my She Modern White. So it's going to be like an abstract wind. I probably could draw it, but I have these really nice stamping plates, so I figured why not use this. And I don't know where all that buzz came from. Let's see my stamper here. All right, and I did not get what I wanted to pick up, so I'm going to redo it. I didn't get the full image here. Okay, there we go. Let me just grab the roller. That will probably be easier trying to get some of this off. Just bigger sections here that I need to take off. So I thought the roller might be easier, but I'm so afraid of hitting the image. So this is easier to do actually with the dotting tool. Okay. So hopefully it'll look like a breeze. I don't know about that. You know what I think I want to do? I'm going to leave it like that, but let me clean off this brush, get this silver off here. And I'm going to go in with this white. And let's make it a little fuller. I'm not sure I'm going to like it when it's done, but if I don't, I'll just wipe it off and redo it. But I do want more alcohol in here. Just want to make it a little bit wispy, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Just to make it look like it's actually blowing and not just a stagnant swirl here. I don't know what's going on with this brush. I think the brush is too stiff. Let me try something else. I'll try this one. See how this one works. This one has some color in it. Let me make sure I get it all out. Oops. Yeah, this brush is a little bit better. It's not as stiff as that one. And it's hard to see because of all the, all the reflective, the reflection from the cat eye is hard to see. I'm hoping this is giving it up so it looks like there's a little more movement on it. That's my hope. Also try to fix some of these connective mistakes right here. I'm really hoping this is making it look like it has some movement to it and it's not just a swirl. Okay, that's pretty cool actually. I think I'm going to cure that. There's just a little bit of something on here. I just want to wipe that off in case it gets cured. So let me just grab, let's just grab a little Q-tip thingy here. There we go. Awesome. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm just gonna cure it. All right, so that one is done. Let's see what I got up next. Okay, so we're going to do one of the blue ones. Let's do this one. So I want to do some clouds again. Let's just get a little bit more alcohol in here. Let me move all this out of the way. And we're just going to dot some clouds in here. I think this is more hand art than I've ever done. But it's fun trying new things. You know, sometimes it's successful, sometimes it's not. But you're never going to get better if you don't try. And I'm hoping that they look like clouds. Wispy clouds here. Just adding another layer on here just to give it a little more dimension. So they're not just like one-dimensional, like some shading and stuff. Even though it's white, I'm still going to do a little bit of shading. I feel like Bob Ross, wispy clouds. Happy trees, in my case, wispy clouds. Okay, Okay, so I'm going to cure this because then I'm going to stamp. Okay, so the next nail we're going to stamp. So let's get this plate out right here, and I want to use this image, and I'm hoping that it's going to look pretty. Sometimes you can stamp an image and it's just not a clear image. So let's see. Okay, yeah, that's nice. That's really, really nice. Alrighty. So I'm going to put it kind of the bottom center here. Oh, that looks really nice. Look how pretty that looks. I have my computer monitor on so I can watch myself and make sure that I'm in shot, and for some reason it keeps disconnecting. So it's driving me a little batty here. So let's clean this up, because now I want to pick up all these like little flying petals from the dandelion. Alright, and we're just going to want to get all these big ones off here, because we don't need those. And then we're just going to stamp these on. There we go, like they're just blowing in the wind, and I do have to remove one of them because it messed up a little bit. Okay, now I want to stamp one more, but the first thing I want to do is take this gold. Where's my gold? Let's clean this off, and I want to do the stem gold just to give it a little more color here. Just make sure I have enough gold polish in this, and we're going to bring it from the center okay, and I'm going to have to use more gold polish. Maybe I'll try it with the Maniology polish. Let's see, because that might be a little more opaque than what I was using. Yeah, that's really pretty. Okay. It's not as thin as I want it. So let me see if I can wipe some of it off and try it again. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to get a longer liner brush like this one, and let's get this paint through the bristles. And try this again. I don't have the steadiest hand, so it's really hard for me to do these straight lines. I'm just running the paint through the brush. And trying to get more paint on there so you can actually see it. And I think that's okay. Let me put that. There was some gel polish on there, so I'm just going to cure that real quick. Okay, that one isn't done quite yet, but we can move on to the next one. Or actually, let's move back to this one. So this one now, I want some birds. So I have this plate right here with the birds in flight. And I'm gonna pick that up in black. Let me clean this stamper off. I don't have many plates that have birds in flight. Got bird plates. Every time I see this plate, I think of Alfred Hitchcock, the birds. There we go. Just some birds in flight. And I'd like to do some more, but I don't have... Let me see. So I don't have any more birds, but I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to reuse this image, but I'm not going to use the whole, all of them. I'm just going to pick up like one or two of them and just put them on the plate sporadically. So like this one. Stick that one there. And then let's do the one below it. And we'll just put this one there. All right, so that worked. I did get some black on here, so I just want to try and take this off. Okay. Now I'm going to put some more of those gold dots on here. Again, just a little bit of accent. Just to give it a little bit more color, I think. Okay, I'm going to cure that. Now let's see what I have so far. Okay, so this one we're still working on. So let's pick up another one. And I want one that's kind of leaning. How about this one down here at the bottom? I'm not sure if you can see it. It also has some petals being blown away. Oh, yeah. Seeds, actually, because it's a dandelion, so it's like seeds blowing away, not petals. Yeah, this is the one. So let's clean this up. Okay, now I think I still want a couple more of these seeds. So let's pick up these little ones right here. Okay. Just gonna use my glove to clean it up. Okay, I like that. All right, so that part is done. But you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to add some clouds to the bottom of it, because I think it needs something. I think it needs just a little bit of something. So let's add some clouds. Let me see if I can find the brush that I was using. Here it is. And then we can add a cloud up here. Okay, I'm going to cure that. All right, so it looks like I think I just have one nail left here. We still have to do a little bit something on the wind one, I think. Those two are done. Yeah, so we just have this little nail right here. Okay, so this one I'm going to make, what did I do with the one? Some clouds, but it's going to be more kind of like a night sky kind of. Okay, so I'm going to cure this. This is my clouds. And then I'm going to come in and give it another layer of clouds. And on this one, the one with the Brii, I think I'll add some more stars. But let's look at, maybe we'll add some bigger stars here. Yeah, let's add some bigger stars. So let me get my glue. I'm just going to add a couple, not too many. Okay, and then I want to get one of those small ones and add one of the small stars. Right there. There we go. Oh, you know what? I think it needs one right down here. We'll just throw another little small one on here. Okay, I'm going to cure that. All right, let's go back. Okay, so I'm back to the dandelion, and I want to do some gold in the center of this dandelion. And we'll do a little dot on that one as well. And then let's just do some gold dots on here. Might as well as tie this in a little bit. Make sure the set looks cohesive. Okay, that's good. Don't need too many. I need one down here. Okay, I'm going to cure that. And let me see what is complete and what is not. Okay, so let's go back and work on this one. And I just want to add like maybe like another layer of clouds here. Okay, I'm going to cure that one. Okay, so the feather is done. The one with the birds is done. What's this one? Well, that one's still curing. Let's see. Okay, the dandelions are done. The wind is done, so I just have that one last nail to do. My gloves are squeaky. I'm just wondering, no, we're just going to add, I'm going to add a moon to this one. A nice big moon here. I've got this nice big one. I'm going to move it to the side to get it. You know what? Let's see if I can bend it a little bit. See if I can get it to lay flat. Or flatter. So I always forget I have one of these little things that bend charms. So let's put this in here. No, I think we want it bent. Yeah, that way. So let's put it in here and bend it. So this should have worked. Just gonna grab my tweezer. And that's just the little tool that I got off of AliExpress. So it's a little flatter. Let's see if I can bend it a little bit more. Okay, we're just going to leave it the way it is. I get some more gem glue on here. There, that's better. Okay. All right, I'm going to cure the moon. And then once that is cured, I'm going to give it some highlights. So let me just get some of this stuff out of the way. Just clean up a little bit. Okay, it doesn't need a full cure yet, so let's take the gold polish again, the Maniology polish, and this Maniology polish is Gold Rush B333, B333. And what I'm going to do is just outline the clouds in gold. And it doesn't need to be perfect. I'm not going for perfection here. I'm just going for just a little bit of subtle gold in the clouds. Just want to tie in the gold throughout the set. Give it a little bit of a celestial vibe. Which is so my thing anyway, so it works out well. Just this Maniology polish dries so quickly. Just add a little more highlights inside the clouds maybe. Okay, now we're just going to stick some stars on here. Just a few stars. And I'm going to use those small ones again. I really like the small ones. I don't know where that white came from. Oh. I gotta wipe that off. See, I do leave a lot of my mistakes in these videos just to show everybody it doesn't always come out perfect the first time. I think it can be discouraging if everything is perfect, especially for somebody who's new to doing nail art and they're like, oh, I could never do that. That looks, you know, that looks perfect. No, it takes practice, and everybody makes mistakes, whether they show them on their videos or not. And I'm definitely not perfect, so. I wonder if I should move this one. Move it more towards the center. I definitely like the McCart rhinestone glue better. This one is being a pain in the butt. Okay. Just gonna leave it that like it is and cure it. I'm gonna top coat everything and I'll be back with my completed set. This is my set for the Lip Smacking Nails Discord group elements, and I chose air. I might have said wind, I don't know, but it's air. Although wind is air, but this is my completed set. I hope you liked my video. And if you're interested in joining the Lip Smacking Nails Discord group, drop me a comment below and I can get you in touch. It is a group of wonderful people who all love nails. There's men and women in the group as well. You just have to be 18 years or over because it is an adult group. But thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. And I will catch you in the next one.